across the continent, meeting with different leaders of the continent. And I just want to say that I've been very pleased and impressed with the optimism that these leaders are expressing regarding the African Union. African Union is the vehicle that was founded by the founding fathers of our nation. And the intention was to try to unite Africa. You remember Kwame Nkrumah said that Africa must unite. Unite or we perish. And over the years, there have been challenges that have been faced by leadership of the continent. But I want to say that we're happy to see that today the African Union has come of age from the ashes of the Organization of African Unity. But the African Union needs to be strengthened for it to be able to enable African countries to realize the dream of the founding fathers of our continent. A united, peaceful, and prosperous Africa, where the citizens themselves feel that they are free as a people and united and can work productively in the continent. There are several areas where Africa is having a problem. Issues of health, issues of education, issues of wealth creation, employment in the continent. It's a major issue. As you know that many young African boys drown in the Mediterranean as they try to run away from the poverty and other challenges in the continent, seeking greener pastures in Europe. This does not have to happen. If we create conducive and enabling environment for these people to be more gainfully employed on the continent of Africa. The issue of climate change is a major challenge. Africa is a victim rather than the main offender. But Africa, at the moment, pays a very heavy price. As you can see here in our own country, we live between twin disasters, floods and drought. Many of our people perish, livestock die in those periods. How do we arrest this phenomenon? How can we make a contribution? And how can we also negotiate more effectively for compensation from the offenders who have continued to discharge the carbon monoxide in the atmosphere? We need a stronger voice. As individual countries, Africa is weak. But as one united Africa, we can have a much stronger voice to be able to negotiate more effectively for compensation. Energy is another major issue here. And most African countries suffer from energy deficiency. Yes, Africa itself has got an abundance of resources for renewable energy. We have a lot of solar energy potential on the continent. We have geothermal, we have wind, we have waves, we have hydro in large quantities, which we all need to harness to make Africa energy self-sufficient. So there's many things which you would intend to deal with when we go up there. So I am a candidate, as I mentioned, and I'm happy that the Kenya government has come forward to make him a formal candidate. As you have already told, we have already submitted our application as required by the AU, the Secretariat. And from now on, it is all systems go. So we will be addressing other issues as we move forward. But I want to thank the leadership of the continent who have expressed confidence, and also the people of our country, Kenya. I will need your support in this campaign. I thank you very much for your attention. Thank you.
Thank you, Excellencies, for your statement. And as we say, the train has left the station, the journey has begun. So, members of the press, I'm coming to you. I just wanted to recognize the statements that have been made. And now you'll have an opportunity to ask a few questions. You're just going to have 2-3 questions. And please identify yourself and your media organization. We take it from there. Thank you. So, with your permission, Excellencies, we will have a few questions.
Yes,
but not too many.
Not before you do that, let me acknowledge that I have here the PS Foreign Affairs, Dr. Korir Singoi. I have the PS Raymond Omolo from the Interior. And then I have PS Aurelia Rono, responsible for parliamentary affairs. And then I have the Chief of Staff, Joe Busiega, and my good team of advisors and officials in the ministry. I think I'll give Mheshimiwa Raila an opportunity to...
Yes, thank you. Here is also my team. You can see Caroline Karugu, the former Deputy Governor in Nyeri County, and you have Pauline Njoroge, and then you have got Ambassador Elkanah Odembo, you have Ambassador Mahbub, and Mr. Okara. This is a part of my team for this AU campaign.
Thank you. Okay.
Thank you, Excellency, and congratulations on your candidature, Honorable Odinga. My name is Ibrahim Karanja from NTV. I have one question, and the question is, while Musalia Mudavadi, were there other candidates in Kenya who met the criteria of being considered for the Africa Union chairmanship? And if so, why was the public not made aware of them? Thank you.
First of all, let me just state that the government of Kenya reserves the right and has the right as to whom they can nominate as a candidate. And we want to be very candid here.